Welcome back. In this video, we'll see how to work on default table settings inside Alteryx. Now, table settings are very important. First of all, let me show you the output here. This output, if you see, that's a browse tool, and these are predefined. If you see the column headings, the text value, the text size, bold, italic, underline, these cosmetic changes are by default. Definitely, when you are working in the organization, you need to customize the data based on your company font size, your color, your size, in the sense all these different options. So what you can do is you can take this option in the basic table, that's a default table settings. From here you can define all the table settings. Starting with this one, if I click on default table settings, there are different 5 tabs. If you see, there's a data tab, header tab, borders, table and paragraph. Let's start with the header tab. What I want is the headers for this data set should be of different font. Let's say I'll choose for, let's say, Bookman old style. The size I'll increase to, let's say, 14. Text color is black. Background color I'll keep it as, let's say, white. And now when I click on OK, carefully observe, I'm talking about the headers for a table. When I click on OK and if I click on Run button, in the Browse tool, if you see, the headers would have been changed. These are the headers which are new headers which have come up. Same way, I can also resize the text or the font size in this data set. So in the basic table, I can go to this default table settings. Here that comes as data. For data, I'll tell them to increase the size to, let's say, 10. Okay. The font can be Bookman old style. And here background color is white. Alternate color I'll put as white. No changes required. And rest is all good. Make it as bold. So when you click on OK button and if you click on Run button, in the Browse tool, if you observe, this is much better than the previous one which you have created. So only thing is, I think bold should be removed. So I can go back to basic table, default table settings and remove the bold option. Okay, click on OK, click on Run button, and here in the output anchor, bold has been removed. Now you can keep on modifying or customizing these options. Same way, if the color is not that good looking, that's a bar color, you can go to that basic table option, default table settings, and here comes the bar graph. You can tell them that the bar graph needs to change. We can change the bar graph color to something different. Let's say green color and click on OK. And also we don't need the label bars. So if I click on no button, label bars won't be there. What I'm talking about label bars, this label bars we don't require. So when I click on Run button, the color will change to green and the label bars will be disappeared. So here if I click on Run button and you see the color has changed, now the data labels are not there and it is easy for anyone to understand. Here this is the minimum value and that's the maximum value in that particular column. Okay, this is how you can work on it. So I hope you have understood how do you work on the default table settings inside Alteryx, and that's all for this video.